Good morning, Bahamas. You are listening to the highlights of today's Tribune News, brought to you by your daily Bahamas headlines. Remember to like, share, and follow our WhatsApp, Facebook, and YouTube channels. Lead story: Teachers vote for industrial action. The Bahamas Union of Teachers has voted overwhelmingly for industrial action after widespread frustration over salary adjustments. A union poll shows 92% support a strike vote and 88% support immediate action. President Belinda Wilson says teachers are angry that some received no salary increases, while others received adjustments ranging from $150 to $341. She rejected the Prime Minister's criticism of the union, saying civil servants are disappointed in him as well. The Prime Minister maintains that he voluntarily approved salary increases and is disappointed in the union's response. Teen shot and later dies after ambulance crash. A teenager who was shot 5 times on Saturday was alive and responsive when EMS began transporting him, but the ambulance crashed into another vehicle. He was later pronounced dead at hospital. Police are investigating both the shooting and the crash. Immigration investigates after detainee goes missing. Immigration officials are probing allegations that a Haitian Bahamian man went missing from detention and was later found in the facility's medical unit. Activist Luby Georgej says the case highlights poor communication and lack of transparency in the system. Parliamentary Commissioner rejects claims of outdated voter register. Parliamentary Commissioner Harrison Thompson says the Golden Isles by-election register was accurate, with 7,926 eligible voters. He urged the public to update their addresses to avoid confusion in future elections. Direct contracts coming for Cuban healthcare workers. To meet new U.S. rules, the Bahamas will sign direct employment contracts with Cuban healthcare professionals. Health Minister Dr. Michael Darville says the move will improve transparency while maintaining staffing levels. PMH Emergency Department move underway. Princess Margaret Hospital has begun moving clinical teams into the newly renovated Accident and Emergency Department. Officials expect the shift to be fully completed before the end of the year. Bahamas re-elected to IMO Council. The Bahamas has been re-elected to the International Maritime Organization Council after defeating 26 countries. Officials say the win reflects the country's strong role in global maritime safety. Families plead for missing relatives' return. Several families are pleading for help as Christmas approaches, hoping for the safe return of missing loved ones, including Kyle Carey, Devin Isaacs, and Roshalada Woods. China-Bahamas Kite Festival celebrated. The Chinese Embassy and the Ministry of Tourism hosted the second annual Kite Festival at Aquinas College, promoting cultural exchange and community engagement. Business news: Superwash faces $400,000 VAT bill. Former Minister Dionisio d'Aguilar says Superwash was hit with an unexpected $400,000 VAT bill after exemptions for its East Street South renovation project were denied. He warns the ruling could discourage business expansion. Government steps in to resolve 61-year Abaco land battle. The government is working to resolve a decades-long land dispute in Marsh Harbor dating back to 1964. Officials hope long-standing residents will finally receive clarity and proper documentation. Media group expands using barter system. A Bahamian media group is growing its studio and creative space using bartered goods and services instead of cash. The company says the strategy has allowed them to complete major upgrades at significantly reduced cost. Locally built HR technology gains momentum. Bahamasair and several major firms have adopted Bahamian-developed HR and payroll platforms, including TriBlock HR, to improve workflow efficiency and modernize operations. North Eleuthera residents angry over water outages. North Eleuthera residents say repeated water outages have become unacceptable. Officials say repairs are ongoing but have not given a clear timeline for permanent resolution. Courts and crime. Teen charged with murder in stabbing death of Kevin Cooper. A 17-year-old boy has been charged with murder after Cooper was fatally stabbed during an altercation. Man sentenced after escaping police in handcuffs. A man who escaped police custody while still in handcuffs has been sentenced to 6 months in prison. Grand Bahama teen granted bail. A 17-year-old accused of a stabbing in Grand Bahama has been granted $15,000 bail with electronic monitoring. Family conflict and undue influence at center of will dispute. A Supreme Court case revealed intense family disagreements, allegations of undue influence, and questions over the authenticity of a disputed will. Editorial. The Tribune's editorial argues that greater transparency is urgently needed regarding allegations of abuse in the immigration system. It says only timely updates and full accountability can restore public trust. International news. Sweden cracks down on illegal sex dolls. The Swedish government is introducing strict measures to block the sale of childlike sex dolls marketed for sexual use. Officials say closing loopholes in online imports is essential to child protection. AI-assisted shopping trends. Retailers worldwide are rolling out new artificial intelligence tools to help consumers choose holiday gifts, compare prices, and navigate online shopping more efficiently. Island life, Dairy Queen Harbor Bay transforming to grill and chill. Renovations are underway to convert the Harbor Bay Dairy Queen into a DQ grill and chill with a wider menu and improved seating. John Watling's Distillery launches pop-up culinary events. The distillery will host unique dining experiences throughout December featuring Bahamian chefs and cultural presentations. Today in Bahamian history. On December 1, 1992, the Bahamas formally joined major international labor organization conventions, strengthening protections for workers nationwide. You've been listening to the Tribune Highlights, brought to you by Your Daily Bahamas headlines for Monday, December 1, 2025. Have a wonderful and productive day, Bahamas.